On the left, there's the lunar gray and the fine gold, and those are the two G pluses. And then in the middle is the fine gold version of the G. The base Moto G Plus has a Snapdragon 625, a 12 megapixel camera, and a slightly higher quality build, whereas the G5 has a Snapdragon 430 and also differences in RAM. You'll find differences all over the world here. This is a phone built on data. You have regions like Latin America or North America getting variants of 2 gigs, 3 gigs, or 4 gigs, and between 16 gigs and 164 gigs of storage. Now I'm just going to show you the Moto G Plus here. You can see it's a really nice design. This is the first Moto G Plus with a metal build, and it looks good. It retains that micro USB port because Motorola is very concerned about legacy upgrades. They want people who have accessories from previous Moto G devices to actually be able to use them. But you can also see there's this Moto Z-like camera bump here on the back, and this is a 12 megapixel camera. It's actually a higher quality sensor than anything else in its class according to Motorola. It takes some great photos. There's an f1.7 lens here for some nice shallow depth of field. So you're getting very familiar Motorola software, no skin to speak of, a new launcher that, like the Pixel launcher, you swipe up from the bottom. And the one thing to note about this is you don't see any on-screen navigation keys, and that's because of a new feature called one-button nav that I've enabled. And what this does is it allows the fingerprint sensor to act as the navigation keys. So, like normally you would press it to get home, but you also are able to go back like this by swiping left. Swiping right actually gets me into this multitasking menu, which is really cool. And then if I want to turn off the screen, I just hold it. And then if I want to access Google Now, I just hold it a bit longer. So this is a new feature that's coming to the Moto G line this year, and it may expand to other Motorola devices later in the year. So as I said about the camera, there's a 12 megapixel camera. This is the same interface that you've seen since Marshmallow. You can also get into the camera by rotating your wrist, just like every other Motorola device. This is very familiar. If you've ever used a Moto device before, this is not going to be new to you. What's really new though is this metal build, and it does feel nice. This is coming to the US later this quarter, starting at $229. So that's a quick overview of the Moto G5 Plus and the Moto G5 coming later this year. My name is Daniel Bader. Thank you so much for watching.